welcome to Rollfair, a D&D podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. As always, we will introduce ourselves. I am Devin, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Ryan. I'm playing Alton, the Tiefling Warlock.
I'm Brad. I play Arden the Wizard.
I'm Kayla. I play Gaiji, the Tabaxi Pirate.
I'm Austin. I play Sheru the Turtle.
I'm Ben. I'm playing Raina the Ranger.
I'm Sarah. I play Asar, the Fire Genasi Sorceress.
Excellent. So last time, we had a very wonderful conversation between Arden and Sheru. A very, very mature conversation. And then
Equally
we
wonderful
had
conversation.
another wonderful conversation, yes, equally wonderful, but less mature from Rainer and the rest of everyone else. And Rainer passed out drunk, got his face drawn on, and the party planned what they are going to do for the next day. So we're picking up with the morning. You guys have gotten your rest. If you would like to describe what you really drew on Rainer.
What all did I do? So I shaved off kind of whatever scruff or beard he was trying to grow there, or whatever he ended up having. I think it was sort of like something small, or what was it you said?
Yeah, because I had some scruff on my
just like
face and
simple
everything,
beard.
just like I hadn't shaved in the last 3 weeks.
Right. So I shaved that off so that I could draw a very elaborate mustache and goatee combination going on there. But the goatee like goes all the way down to the neck and it curls around, and it's like super, super elaborate, like something you'd have to be insane to try to grow. Plus, making his eyebrows also go like super curly and fancy up top. Definitely some lipstick as well. Trying to make the nose look more like a pig's nose. And then I don't know if I do anything with the ears. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like make them like a bright orange or something, just to like make it a little more clownish and throw everything off.
All right.
So it's just a jumble of oddities. Some great war paint for a coming fight.
Sounds good. So each of you wake up in turn. Rainer has this on. He is unaware. And
Did Asar do her aid thing?
Yes.
I imagine, yes. She has made it clear that she does it every night.
Yeah.
So who did you cast it on?
Yeah, so last night I would have cast it on me, Sheru, and Arden. And then in the morning, it's Rainer, Alton, and Mossy. So you three in the morning people have it for 18 or 16 hours. And then evening people have it for 8 hours in the morning. Or in the day.
And it's 5 temp hit points.
Yeah, max hit points is +5.
Max hit points, that's right.
Okay. So you guys prepare yourselves for the day. Get up. Head down to breakfast.
The moment Asa sees Reyna, she just bursts out laughing, like uncontrollable laughter. Just, sorry, you all.
You know, that's a pretty good look on you right there, I have to say.
You look quite dashing today.
Alton, you're my new favorite person.
Did I miss something?
No, I don't think so.
No, you're good. You just look very nice today.
You still owe me
We
5
should get
gold
you
for
drunk
that.
more often. Pop him on the nose.
Oh, you know, your facial hair is just a sight to behold. How did you pluck your eyebrows to be so wonderful?
I must have gotten a lot more drunk than I thought I was.
Sure. As they're making fun of him, Sheru reaches into the bag, pulls out his mirror, and just puts it in Arden's, Rainer's face.
The second he sees it, instinctively he bats it out of the way, just like, what the hell was that? Good God.
Good thing that was a steel mirror, not glass, but that would have shattered.
Sorry,
This can't be the first time that's happened to you.
Did you just honestly think that your appearance was that of a demon?
maybe I should kill myself.
Oh, I think you make a very dashing pig with lipstick.
like not even kind of looking. I just rub my lips with whatever cloth I have on hand until
Does
I
it
get
come
off
off?
whatever
Or
lipstick
does
I
it-
can.
I don't know. I'm sure it would probably
like
just rub
makeup.
off.
Yeah,
I'm sure
imagine,
cosmetics.
Yeah.
Here,
I imagine
that
it's
in time
not
on-
easy to get off. There's some oily type stuff in
Do
there.
you
So
need some soap?
it fades a little bit, more gets smeared, but it doesn't totally come off.
I get rid of the lipstick essentially as much as I can, and just don't even bother with the rest at that point. I'm just whatever.
Rainer, would you like help from a useless wizard?
Wait! Don't clean it off. This is perfect for the upcoming fight.
I mean, I guess it serves as a distraction.
It could be a
Exactly.
tactic. That's true. I mean, if you swatted away a
They're
mirror,
not going to know what to do. Like they're not going to know how
Or
to take you seriously.
it creates a big target.
Hey, you can add
Saying,
some
"Kill this
tusks
person."
to go with the snout.
Oh, that's great. Do you want to hold still for a minute?
I just hate how much I don't hate this idea.
So you guys get ready for the day. Do you get completely cleaned up just for sake of future conversations?
I think on it for a few minutes before deciding that it's probably the best option. As annoying as it is. And just after I, get my face all cleaned up, I kind of like lament the clean shaven face that I have now.
You look so young. Look at the little baby Raina.
I don't have a baby face,
Rainer,
and you know it.
you're turning red a bit.
As you begin to march downstairs, the owner of the tavern looks at you. Oh, you shaved that face of yours. You just look like a baby's bottom.
No, I'm actually the twin brother of the other man.
You do look much uglier.
Who is
I'm not
much,
gonna lie.
much more handsome.
You-
Why do you think I had the? I mean, why do you think
have
he
you heard the term
grows?
a pig with lipstick?
Absolutely. I'm learning that one. I feel like
Clean
the
yourself
world-
up and we'll have our event tonight.
I feel like the world is against me today.
This is not a good day to have the world against you. Maybe we get it all out now, and then you'll have better luck later.
You know, it's a good thing I'm going into that fight because I'm already building.
Good.
that
good.
rage.
Express the rage in the arena.
I may have you just, do the facial hair again at some point because it's,
Sure. I've got some prop, mustaches and beards too.
Could I have one?
No, I can't picture you.
I've
With
always wanted to grow a beard, but of course, Tortle. I blame Dwarves. But that'd be amazing.
I scoot uncomfortably close to Shrew and just start stroking my chin. You don't say.
I get on the other side and do the same.
You guys are rude.
So you guys have your breakfast for the day. As you head out the door, you see that the festival is in full swing at this point. And it's probably... Did you guys get up early? I know you were maybe going to do some stuff.
As early as we could, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So I would say, how
the long
early are we
rest.
talking?
Long rest.
As early as 8 hours would have let us.
8 hours.
We probably got to bed at midnight.
Probably would have been about 8 o'clock. So, so you get up, and the festival is starting to pick up some pace, and you're seeing vendors kind of set up in the promenade, and you see some people who are starting to set up their games and whatnot, things of that nature.
Oh, Arden! This is just like a mood. It's a festival and it's exciting, but we have stuff to do. Damn it.
Oh,
Did you curse?
Yes, yes.
your poor mother.
I think so. Oh, don't worry. Your father would be proud.
Are you allowed to curse as a cleric?
As far as I know, I mean,
Try to do some magic and see if it still works. Maybe you have dishonored your god.
No, don't.
I cast Thaumaturgy twice. I'll make the ground rumble and make my voice boom. Saru, you have disappointed me. No, magic works just fine.
Sounds good. So, you guys see the festival coming up. What is it specifically that you're going to be doing
Well,
before the match?
going to be invisible, right?
To be invisible.
And changing our appearance.
Right. And we've wanted to try to talk to your crew.
Yeah.
Where should we meet you in,
I'll try to follow close to you. I'll let you know if I wander off.
remember it only lasts an hour, so...
That's a good point.
Are we doing that right now or closer to when the fight is?
Yeah, this is a good question. Maybe we can go to the arena and see if us combatants can go in and just have a look about. And if we can, just look out and then come back, Then we can regroup and come up with a better plan, maybe. But if they won't allow us in until just before our match, that might have some complications.
I mean, I'm sure if you come up with some bullshit excuse about wanting to practice with their weapons instead of yours or something, that might work.
If it's really important, I can do it twice today.
Well, you might not need to be invisible if we're just walking by the cages, because I don't need to be close. We could be, among the crowd, and I could send a message to them. And
Maybe
we
if
could
you
start
want
to ask them maybe where they'll be just before the fight.
Maybe if you want to pick
if
the
we
lock,
can
though.
figure out where they'll be held.
Oh, but are we all going to go to the square to see if your teammates are there?
They did say that they want us at the arena a couple hours before the fight. So, I mean,
We have time.
we have time.
I believe they told you to be there by 3.
Yes.
All right. Well,
So do we want to try
So
to
you've
see
got,
where
like-
they are kept and
Yeah,
then have
let's-
you make them escape, or what
let's
we
go
do?
down and see what
9
we can
hours?
see,
Yeah,
and then
9
we'll
hours. And then we'll go from there. Okay.
figure it out.
Should we disguise
So-
ourselves now?
We're not going to really do anything right now.
Okay.
So
Probably-
we should
probably
save our
save it for-
spells.
I just
I-
never done it before.
I
so
can
I'm
make
excited.
it last for 8 hours, so I'll just turn
Do
into
you
a
think
human
you
right
were
now.
excited?
Okay.
And I can do it as much as I want. So.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you're invisible?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would very much like to know.
Well,
I bet she picks her nose.
I know you probably want to slap me, but that would make it so you couldn't be invisible anymore. So
That
don't
is
do
true,
that.
unfortunately.
I keep forgetting. Well, I mean, best case scenario, the first thing I'll do is pick a lock, but well, let's get there when we get there. So, what do we see in the promenade?
So you went to the promenade, not to the cages?
Or
Is it the
through the
cages,
promenade,
yeah?
down to the arena, down to the cages.
Gotcha. So, as you are looking out over that area, you see that the cages are bare. No one is out on display. At least no one that you were wanting to see. They do have some of the lesser fighters, so to speak, and people taking bets, things of that nature. But besides that, nothing of particular note regarding what you're looking for.
Well, they're either.
Well, if we asked, do you think someone would tell us where they keep them just before a fight?
I think if maybe you asked in one of your fancy, noble-looking disguises, or
I don't know.
Sar.
I'm not as good as Lady Cassandra.
And so Lady Cassandra did a great job yesterday. You want to go into town again?
I need to find a dress. So I think it would make the disguise even better.
Oh, yes.
Would.
Me too.
I'm not very.
I
good
would
at
love
being
to
Oh,
see
wait,
known.
that.
no,
Yes.
never mind. No, I can create clothes with this spell. So,
Can you create clothes?
well, on myself, yes.
Oh.
So I could make myself look like a lady with a dress and everything.
I could do that too, but you'd have to whisper into my ear what to say. So it wouldn't really work very well.
Tell me more.
But if we went in together as like a noble, like party, just on vacation up
Tell me
north.
more about how your message works. Do you need to see the person?
I don't need to see them, but they need to be close by, like within 100 feet. But I can do it through walls. I need to know them. I've never seen them, so I don't know. I don't know if that would work if I could just try to message them, even though I don't actually know them yet.
I think you just point in the direction.
Toward a creature within range. So if
Yeah.
I know the direction, and I could. Oh, it's 120 feet. So yeah, I could like just if we know where they are, and if I'm close enough, I could try it and see if it actually hits.
Yeah, it's
hits
not
them.
like sending where you'd need to know the person.
Well, you can cast it for solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is
Oh.
beyond the barrier.
So visual sight.
So if we don't know exactly where they are.
I'm kind of familiar with them at this point. I'd say like.
I
'cause we
mean,
can-
I'd say so, but the
Depends on
problem
what
is we don't know
familiar it
exactly
is.
where they are, so
Right.
good luck picking a direction.
so I think we need to find out where they are first.
Indeed.
Maybe we should try the arena. It's possible that they're being held there for a time. I'm not. Or I guess we could ask around.
Like maybe under the arena or something.
I have no idea. I've never been in an arena.
How
in
about
the arena.
how,
Oh, I have.
Yeah, you
We
guys
all
all
were.
Well, not
Well, we
were
in the
in-
public place,
Yeah.
not underneath.
I've never seen. I guess.
The dungeons.
What do we know of the arena? I guess.
You saw like where people would sit, and you saw the actual battle portion.
Yeah.
But besides that, that's
We did not see the backstage part of it.
how about you go in and seriously try to ask to practice with their weapons.
Yeah, let's go to the arena and see if we can get in.
Let's go.
so. You guys head to the arena. You present your. Three of you present your tickets, so to speak, of entry for as a combatant, and they let you in. The other three, you would have to pay 5 silver to get in. So
Do we have to fight if we go in, or do we just?
no,
Or you
you-
mean just
No,
to be
these three
honest?
don't have to pay. You three would.
We are. Can we follow them? We're some of us are helping train, some of us are training under them. Is that allowed?
Do you have 5 silver?
Oh, certainly.
If you have 5 silver and give it to me, then absolutely.
Wonderful.
So it's 5 silver each.
All right.
Hey, you get some sort of wristbands. We can come back in.
Just hang on to your ticket,
All right.
and you three, don't leave unless you want to pay 5 silver again.
I've got a golden ticket.
Golden ticket. How would you?
No, apparently I'm colorblind. I'm sorry.
He actually gives you like a.
They were like medallions, weren't they? Or am I making?
You
that
guys
up?
didn't. Yeah,
No, theirs from last
they
time.
had like a written script.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you guys essentially are given like a simple stone that you can use to get in and out with.
Is there a direction that fighters would go to?
So he points you kind of in the direction, saying, "Hey, this is the in this area. This is where you can train and practice. But your fight's not for a while, so have at it."
Change the.
What are we seeing? What does it look like underneath the backstage?
So
arena?
so you guys don't actually go underneath. You just are kind of moved over towards. This is more an area for those who are not fighting in bouts to the death. Specifically, it's like a training ground for those who volunteer.
This might be a good time for our sneaks to
I was gonna
Right.
say.
sneak.
But you guys, it's kind of like a small gym, and you're able to practice archery, fight with dummies, practice your striking, and there's like a little arena to grapple, things of that nature.
Is there anyone else in here with us?
There's some other gladiators in there, and
They're guards.
there's guards, yeah,
Are they holding certain type of weapons?
spears.
Okay.
Is there anywhere that looks like, a little more private?
Make an
I could step
investigation
into
check.
for a second. Guidance.
So you three aren't allowed in there.
Oh,
These
you know
three
what's
are.
fine.
What? One
Well,
second.
I thought that-
I tried a deception. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to say that
They're with
we're
us.
we're their trainers.
Gotcha.
Right.
Part of the entourage.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
make a deception check.
Guidance? Can I give her?
And
No,
they
we're
need someone to
in front of
carry
somebody.
their weapons.
You probably
and
don't
armor
want
with
to
them.
use guidance right now.
Guidance roll deception with a disadvantage.
Because he sees you too.
Anyway, that would be a 12.
12. Okay. I would say, for the purposes of this, he says essentially along the lines of, you can accompany them, but as far as the training goes, only those fighting in the arena are allowed in to this room. So you can accompany them throughout the other parts of the Colosseum.
Fine. Well, let us know if you need anything, I guess. We'll go grab some jerky or something.
I think they-
Go ahead.
I think they were selling souvenirs over at this area.
Yes, nothing like bloody arrowheads.
Could you pick me up some goat jerky?
If I find any.
Now, in the mini training arena that the fighters are in, can I identify any ways that go deeper into the underground where maybe other fighters would be held?
So there's no, besides the entrance you came through, there's no other way out of this area. So it's specifically meant for training. And
When we first walked in, was there any other hallways or paths that would
make an
lead?
investigation check.
9.
9. So there appears to be, it seems to be a little bit of a maze here. Lots of different areas and leading up to the upper sections and possibly some lower sections. You do see some stairs. And a couple stairways.
Well, as fighters, we have a little bit more lenience. Maybe we should start wandering, and if they tell us don't go there, then we know not to go there.
Who wants to try to go up? Who's sneaky?
Well, our sneaky group is over there.
Well, amongst us.
So let's try to find a place.
Yeah,
And,
I figure we just look for a door that says employees only. You'll have to read, of course. And
If we can find somewhere a little private, I think Arden and I can change into guards.
Yeah, we can
I've got
pretend
my
to be
spear
them.
even.
I
And
think we can
turn you
change.
invisible, and then we could sneak in with the rest and figure out what's going on in that.
I think we
training
can
area.
change items on us to look like other things too. So if I can, I'm going to try to make my.
yes, but can you use a spear that does not exist?
Well, no, but you can use a
You can at least
staff that
appear to be a guard.
looks like a spear.
Ah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yep.
We'll see when I cast it.
Hopefully.
So you guys are looking for somewhere private. Make an investigation check.
I rolled a 15.
15? Okay.
I rolled better.
Even if I just need to go to an outhouse or something.
Sure. Well, you guys are able to
22.
find. So you guys are able to find a place. Primarily, it's like a chamber pots, public chamber pots, and you're able to easily enough disguise yourselves there.
Okay, disguise.
And I'll make you invisible.
Okay.
As soon as I'm invisible, I immediately take off. I'll meet you back here or something like that. And I run off looking for doors that are unlocked that should be locked or locked, and I try to unlock.
Okay. Did you tell her about the stairs?
I think we were
We're
already
sep-
separated.
we're
We're
separated.
separated at that point. So
Oh,
no.
gotcha. I'm sorry. I did not realize you did not reconvene. I misunderstood.
No, because they were.
No, they
walked
went off
in,
and we went off.
She looked for stairs. We were off our own way.
Should we wander around? Do you think that'd be okay?
I could also make a distraction with a firebolt.
Let's not get in trouble. Let's do something, and if they tell us no, and then we can make trouble.
I mean, we're not from around here, so if we just kind of play the idiot card, as it were, and just.
Let's try to-
I'm sorry,
let's
I
try to
got
go with this-
lost looking for the chamber pot or something. All of us together at the same time, or something. You get the point. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking straight today.
Probably helpful for that idiot card.
Quickly switching back to us real quick. I'll
Well
cast a
played.
message at the direction Mossy went.
Okay.
I think Arden and I will just head into the other area and see if we can maybe help out the rest of them.
Wonderful.
Come find us.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. So let's jump to you. Where are you going?
I am looking for doors with circles and crosses through them, as in like do not enter
Sounds
doors,
good.
and trying to open them.
Go ahead and make an investigation check with disadvantage.
You accidentally go to the bathroom.
That's a natural one.
All right.
Nice.
Which you said what, investigation?
Yes.
That'd be
A 2.
This makes
All right.
sense.
So you go just trying all the doors you can, and some open, some don't. But because you can't read, it's hard to exactly tell what's what. But
I find the green room and the food and the flowers and
The
the
men's shower room.
laurel.
Yeah. She spent some more
Nothing,
time in
nothing
there.
helpful.
so you get you're just trying everything. And hang on, let me. So every now and again, you hear this guard go. You as you're opening doors, you hear guards go. What the hell? What's the door opening for?
In the wind.
Place is haunted.
It was nothing. But so you're going about doing that. U5, what are you specifically searching for?
Are you able to come back to us without any issues?
I would think so. We're
They look
guards
like
now.
guards,
Okay.
so you guys
So-
don't necessarily pick them up right away.
So
But you guys know who they are.
as we start wandering towards the stairs.
Halt!
Oh, what's
You
up?
need an escort to go down there.
Oh, okay.
It's just very opportunistic for you that us two guards happen to be available to escort you.
I'm gonna go into Shrew's face and just be like, "What do you think you're doing over here?"
insight check.
Okay. What's your passive insight's 14, right?
16.
16? Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
A creature can use its action to inspect your appearance, make an intelligence check against your spell DC.
So he makes an intelligence check against.
Yeah,
Arden's
go ahead and
spell?
do that.
Against my spell DC, which is 14, I think.
Mine's on the
Where'd it go?
Get that out of my face.
I can't find it.
Use the next one, find it later.
got more d20s.
Your dice suck.
My dice do not suck. I don't like you.
6. No, 7.
I mean, you rolled a 1 on him.
You
No, that was a different dice.
do not realize that this is not a guard.
I was just looking for the bathroom.
You're gonna get the wrong end of the spear if you're not careful.
Please don't hurt me.
Is there a right end of the spear?
Shrew, it's me.
How do you know my name?
Shrew, it's me.
I don't know anyone named me.
Shrew.
True, it's
Oh!
Arden.
Sorry. That's a good disguise. Very good disguise.
How do you like the voice? It's a little bit overboard. I don't know.
Honestly,
Oh, it's much better than mine.
I feel like I almost had a heart attack.
What kind of dialect was that? That was actually kind of. I don't think I've heard that one in the around the Oasis.
Let's go up the stairs before anyone else notices that we're going this way.
Can I glance around, see if anyone's paying attention to us?
Sure. Go ahead and just make an investigation check.
Guidance.
Or perception.
Perception.
Ah, my perception's so bad. 12.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be like anyone's looking at you.
All right, let's go.
Let's move
You
it
guys are
on.
going up the stairs,
Down.
the stairs.
down the stairs. Okay.
Downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys head downstairs. It's you're able to go down 3 flights, and then as you come down to the 4th, you see a door that has 2 armed guards next to it. What are you doing?
What does it look like we're doing?
Well, you 2 are fine, but what are these 3 here
They're
for?
they're with us.
Why?
Who cares?
He looks at you dead in the eye and he's like, I care.
Well, if you want to see something, let's come over closer real quick.
Hey, just calm down. Okay. So, oh god. Who is in charge of hiring you guys? I thought we had 2 competent guards giving us a tour here. I am, this is Lady Cassandra. It was Cassandra, right? I'm sorry. We just met last night. We were hitting it off.
I just kind of
As
break.
am I. No,
I
not a
chime into the guards.
noble woman. I'm, Lord Latigo.
Oh, great.
And this is one of my servants, Raphael.
Rafael Tortuga.
We were actually going to be fighting in one of the bouts today, one of the non-lethal bouts, of course. But we were intrigued by this Colosseum, and we asked a couple of the guards to see if we could. Okay, I'll admit we paid a couple of the guards to try and give us a little bit of a tour, and that's all we want to do. We just want to kind of have a look around. We're gonna go up and give the fellows upstairs a show, and then enjoy the festivities.
I see. Well, who's your commanding officer? I'm going to report you. 1, because you're a bastard. And 2, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Raphael.
Was going to be with disadvantage, but you talked well. So.
Raphael goes over to the 2 guards. Lord Latigo would like to offer his well wishes, and he holds out 5 gold for each guard.
Okay. Do so with advantage.
God.
This is what you have manservants for.
Use the other
Yeah,
knife.
use the good ones.
Charisma is not your strong suit. And so he looks at you and he says, and he looks back over at you.
Listen, our commanding officer is Lord Farquaad.
That's not too bad for a Yaman Kichi name, I'm not gonna lie.
He's compensating for something.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Ironically, I think I'm going to be the only one that doesn't end up in jail.
Deception with disadvantage?
Yes.
All right.
You really don't need to report us. We'll just
You don't
cut you
need
in.
to.
Well, no, we'll
just
cut you
share
in.
some.
You can share in this.
It's 8, but I'm going to cast Charm Person on both of them.
Ooh.
Okay. So 2 spell slots.
Man. Or I might do a second level. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I'm going to do second level.
Okay.
So
And does that let you charm multiple people?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it'll be both of them, and they've got to make wisdom saving throws and got to beat 14.
Okay. If one of them fails, the other one succeeds. So the one that's been questioning you, he's like, oh, well, all right then. Seems reasonable. And the other one pipes in. Gerald, what are you talking about?
I cast suggestion. Wisdom saving throw again. 14.
Oh, succeeded.
Dang it.
Oh no.
Got a natural 19. So
You know how it is with these rich folk. It's better to just help them out.
Well,
and
he knows
make
that
a little money on the
a
side.
spell
It's
was
all right.
tried to put on him. So
that is true.
Twice.
Ooh.
Twice.
he
So-
knows that spells are.
He starts to pipe up. He's like, Gerald, what are you doing? This is not policy. This is not okay. And he's like, oh, this seems fine to me. And I'm still just thinking about your guard voice. It's fantastic. But he's like, no, this isn't right. And
I walk up to him. I pull 20 gold out of my pocket and I say, it is right.
okay. And he looks at you and he says, perhaps it is. Perhaps it is. We'll just forget that we saw you.
Who are you?
I do apologize for this. We'll be on our way, and none of us will get in trouble.
I sure hope not.
Well,
You have
lead on, guards.
15 minutes.
Where do we find all the coolest fighters? I want to get an autograph.
You won't find them down here.
Where are they?
They're probably in their halls.
The halls. What is
The guild halls.
the guild halls?
Can we borrow Gerald for a second?
One more time.
Gerald,
Gerald, yes, I'm Gerald. What do you
can we
need?
borrow you for a second?
Sure. What do you need?
Just come over here.
Okay.
Listen, we gotta get them, in front of these people, in front of the fighters. Where are we gonna fight them?
I still want to see the backstage, so we can discuss this as we're looking at the back.
Because he
Wanna see
had the
the
charm
top
person
doors.
that worked on him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to get him to.
He says, I'll see what I can do, but they normally don't come for quite some time till just about their match.
Yeah, so where are they now?
They're at the guild halls.
Well, let's go.
I don't have access to the guild
Not
halls.
you. Okay, let's go.
What? We just paid 20
Guild halls.
gold to go look at the
We're gonna,
backstage.
yes, we got 15 minutes. We'll go take a look around, see if there's anything worth noting.
As you wish, sire.
It's your highness.
Oh, your highness. Sorry,
I
apologies.
just make an aside to that other guy. You see what we're dealing with? It's at least worth the money.
Well, 20 gold in my pocket says it is 25 actually. So
Yes, Lord Latigo
15 minutes.
is very generous.
You're not back out by then.
Lord Latigo.
I will have to raise an alarm.
By the way, can I make a history check on Lord Latigo and
Cassandra.
Lady Cassandra?
Yeah, if they sound familiar.
17.
17.
Latigo definitely would sound familiar.
I'm gonna have you do 2. So
Okay.
one for the Latigos, one for Lady
So
Cassandra.
that was Latigo. That was an 18 for Sandra.
Okay. You can share what you feel he would know about your family.
You would basically know that the Latigos are a no longer living group of nobles that used to run the formerly known city of Latigo. The name has since been changed. But they were essentially destroyed by the rest of the church for heretical acts.
This is the Order of the Qatari Mungi, is the church.
The Qatari Mungi.
And they're the church that's primarily in the south of southern T'Challa.
For heathenous acts.
Heretical acts.
Splitting hairs at that point.
Cool.
And what would he know about Lady Cassandra?
Lady Cassandra is the name of the queen of the Chandelier City. So she is like the ruling monarch. She has she's married to a fire genasi, and she had 2 children, twins, a girl and a boy. I don't know. As an 18, you would probably know rumors or hear the latest of news that she has recently passed away.
Okay. Cool. Backstory.
Okay, so you get that information. You guys enter into the area. And we're just going to jump back to Kaiji just real quick. You've been opening doors. What are you doing now?
How many doors have I tried?
I'd say
all the
you've
doors?
probably gone about 15 minutes. You've tried quite a few. So you got 45 minutes left.
So I have to have 45 minutes left with invisibility.
Yeah, and I can't cast it again
So,
today.
so what I've seen so far doesn't matter. It really is all just like the guards break room and the
Essentially, yeah. You know, storage places for food, vendors, things of that nature. Nothing overly useful.
But I would have a sense at this point that there is no one to find in the arena proper.
What do you mean by no one to find?
They don't keep the competitors in the arena. Do you think I've opened enough doors to come to that conclusion?
I would say yeah. At least you know that they're not in this part of the arena.
Okay. Yeah, I go back to the weapons room to try to reconvene with everybody.
You find no one.
I think one thing I would have done if we had made it past those other guards and gone in there is tried to send another message to Kaiji to just sit tight until we get back.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if it's too far away or not.
I'm going to have you...
I mean, you also
It's a
don't
big
know-
arena.
You also don't know exactly where I am, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
that'll work.
I'm going to say for the sake of this, probably not within range.
Okay.
Okay.
D100.
That's actually a good idea. I want to do D100.
Very low chance.
I will
but
give it
hey.
a 10% chance of success.
Yeah, there you go.
And that is not within that range.
Stupefy me.
She'll show up somewhere, or we'll be breaking her out too.
Well, I don't have any other plans, so I'm just keeping opening doors. Should I roll again or?
Go ahead and just make another investigation check.
Aha, that one's a lot better. That's a 17.
The biggest thing you find is these stairs. Let's say you find the opposite stairwell
like
to what
this.
they found.
Okay.
And so you also get down to the bottom. Same thing, 2 armed guards.
And it's a very small room with 2 armed guards in front of a door.
It's essentially a stairwell with a door at the
A
bottom.
door at the bottom. Okay.
You just barely missed us going in.
She's
No,
not the
I'm
opposite
on the other
end.
side.
Oh, other side.
I am first going to try to pick the lock very, very quietly. So is that? Do I need to like add a stealth or a sleight of
Oh,
hand
yeah.
to that?
Oh, it's stealth for sure.
Okay.
You don't
so,
need sleight of hand because you're invisible.
Okay. So a stealth to see if I'm caught, and a proficiency to see if I can do it.
I'm also going to, and with the lockpick, you're going to have disadvantage because you're invisible. So you can't see your tools.
I mean,
If
picking
I-
locks is mostly by feel.
Yeah, but no,
you're
he's
not
right.
really
But I
seeing
can't.
what's
but I
inside
can't-
the lock
But
anyway.
I can't.
Correct,
No, but
but-
I can't tell which tool is which.
She can't
There's-
see her tools.
You need
Yeah.
to know which one is which. I have picked locks with my claws before. Is that? Am I proficient with my claws or no?
I would say.
I'm going to still say disadvantage here, just because you can't see your hands.
Okay. Okay.
So, like, trying to jam your claw into the keyhole is going to be a challenge.
Okay. So first stealth, then
I don't know,
unlock
man,
it.
because I can plug in my phone's charger in the dark. you
I
know.
know I can't. I miss every single time. It's annoying.
Yeah. Okay. So stealth first anyway. 18,
Okay.
and then.
Oh, you also get advantage on stealth, by the way, because you're invisible.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if I get any better. 18.
Okay.
And then
Proficiency
What
is
do-
+2 at this level.
so can I add my dexterity bonus or
Yeah, you can add everything.
Oh, okay.
All your bonuses. You're
I- it
proficient
just-
in
it's-
thieves' tools and
it's-
whatnot.
yeah? So it's
But-
just disadvantage.
Just disadvantage.
That is a 19.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice.
So, let me just pull something up real quick.
Or no. I'm adding the wrong. It's not a 19. It's 17.
Okay, sounds good. So, as you are trying to get into the door, it doesn't seem like the guards hear you or anything. They seem a little bit bored. And as you're fiddling around with the lock, you're just kind of, frustrated trying to get things open, and then you jiggle the handle a little bit, and you realize it's not locked.
Nice.
That's fair. So I try to open the door and close the door as fast as possible.
With that stealth check, I'll say you are able to get in easily enough while they're distracted.
Must have been my imagination.
So you are now on essentially the eastern side of the arena. You guys are on the western side. So what you five see is the arena, or rather this under section. Let me pull up. Let me actually pull up the map here. Bear with me. Bear with me. There's my stuff. Okay, so you guys see as you come into the bottom, there's essentially just this oval-like wall that goes around where you are, with some straighter parts, but you can essentially at this point go left, right, or straight.
Well, Your Highness, where would you like to go?
Straight.
So as you come through the stairs, you see an exit, or not really an exit, but like an archway through this wall, and you kind of come to the outer portion of the wall of the arena, essentially. What would be the outer part of the full structure. And you can go left or right at this point. It's all just kind of like a big hallway, essentially, is what you've just entered into.
So we basically walked straight into this.
I'm actually looking at a totally different map.
Oh.
I'm not going to show it to you right now.
Basically, it's like the wall of the arena, the inside arena, and we're running around the outside of it.
Can I,
That's
Yeah,
what.
so essentially, this part is kind of what you're looking at.
can I
over
hear
here.
any voices or anything that would indicate which way we should go?
Make a perception check.
Is there, no one else is here, so get it.
Not very good. 8.
8. You can't really hear like voices per se, but you do hear kind of the banging of metal against metal. So it sounds like there's maybe some sort of crafting going on. You hear the kind of the hammering on wood as well.
While we're down here, Asa wants to try to look to see, like, obviously the layout, but how stable is this structure? Like, if we were to plant, like, say, a bomb or something underneath, would it collapse easily, or would we need quite a bit of, like, firepower to just burn this to the ground?
Make a... What would I have you make here?
To be like an intelligence check or something.
Yeah.
An engineering check.
See here. It could be an insight. Let me just check these.
Perception and
Make it
Skills.
structural engineering.
Yeah, there you go.
3.5 that has all those stupid skills for no reason.
Architecture.
Yeah. 3.5 was great. We'll have you make... Let's just say for the sake of this, let's make it a history.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Wow.
So it's 22.
Okay. So the structure itself looks very well built. Sandstone, very well fit together, and structurally sound. So if you were to try and cause some major damage, it would have to be something significant that would actually damage the building.
Well, it doesn't seem like we could burn down this building. So that's off the cards.
Rainer, I remember you, when we were in the magical field, you cast a spell to help us run faster.
Yeah.
Think you can cast that on us and... Or I think that was Arden.
That was Arden, yeah.
That was Arden. Yeah.
I don't have it prepared.
You are useless!
I'm sorry.
I can only do it for one person.
Gerald says, "He's not useless. He's quite wonderful, I think."
Wait, is
What
Gerald
did they
with
come
us?
with?
Didn't you have him come with you?
Yes.
Oh, I was just... I had him aside to ask him where the other stuff was, and I figured we just walked away.
gotcha.
Just follow us in here.
I'm sorry. I
He could
misunderstood.
follow us if he wanted to, I guess.
Gerald would have stayed behind. I thought you were just having him come with you. I
I was just
didn't
going to
realize
have
you
him stay behind because as soon as the spell wears off, he's not going to be very happy.
I want to try and get my bearings and find a route to wherever kind of like the center underneath the Colosseum would be.
Okay. So you know you're essentially at this point. Well, let's have you do a survival check for this.
Guidance.
I'm kind of give him an advantage because I want to help look for it too.
Well, I mean, that's all I need. 26.
Okay. So you are you're able to tell that just with the direction you just went, you're probably around the outer circle of the arena, and you're going to want to find, if you're looking for the center, you're going to want to move more inward from where you are now.
I move us more inward. I want to try and get to the middle, see if there is some sort of device causing the magic
Yeah, maybe
aura.
there's some sabotage we could do.
But we've got to be quick about this, so
Yeah.
let's go.
So you can go right, left, or back the way you came.
Whichever one is more towards
Back the way you
center.
came would be more towards the
Okay.
center. And then from here, you see the stairs in front of you, and then you can go left or right at this point.
I guess we go right.
Okay, so you go right. As you move that way, you and before. So let me say this: you hear to the right a lot of the banging, clanging, and working of wood.
Which way was to? Did I hear anything to the left? Because
Nothing to the left.
I'm gonna go left then, because I want to avoid running into any more people if possible.
Okay. So you head left, and I would say at this point we're probably like 2 minutes into your time.
Yes.
So it's
I
been
mean,
hasn't
we're
been too
we're
long.
shuffling. You know, we're not
So-
Every
taking
day.
a lot of this time.
You guys head this way, and go ahead and just make a quick perception check for me.
More guidance.
Yes, since we're helping, does that help count?
That was 4, 6,
'Cause I assume we're all-
0, 10.
10. Yeah, if you're wanting to help, you can do it with advantage.
Because I figure we're all
Oh, that's a lot better.
trying to figure it out.
That would make it 23.
Okay. So as you are moving this way, you see off to the right what looks to be some cages of sorts, and you see some wild animals in here, tigers, lions, things of that nature.
Bears. Oh my.
Yes. But you don't see in this section where you see these cages any entrance towards the center. So you really the only direction you
Carry
can keep
on.
going is forward. Using the same perception check, you notice to the right, as you come across this section, a table that has 4 guards at it, and they are just kind of tinkering with different spices and whatnot, and just kind of eating a few just whatevers like nuts, things of that nature. And you see a door behind them.
Oh God.
It's just a quick safety inspection, then we'll be out of their way. Something like that.
Us two can do it.
If one of you wants to talk, I'm.
Let's just us
not
two
very good
go
with
and you
people.
guys stay back.
Yeah, if you two wait, we can.
Okay.
just- we can
Yeah.
just
I mean,
walk through
we
and-
can kind of be around here. Be quick about it. Obviously. We
Yep.
don't wanna-
Yeah, we'll just try to head the right direction.
Pretend we belong.
just send us a message. We'll be out here. Just kind of keep an eye out.
So without saying anything, just want to walk up to the door and open it like we are.
Like we belong there.
Yep.
Just on a patrol.
Go ahead and let's have you make a deception check here.
Guidance
On your stealth.
on myself, of course.
A deception check?
Do it with advantage too because you're guards.
Oh.
I don't think I need that because I got a 26,
Good
but I'll
thing.
try it. Yeah, 26.
18.
Okay. So the guards don't really look up at you, but as you go to open the door, it is locked.
Do one of you have the key? We were sent to do a quick patrol through. I guess they forgot to give us a key.
Oh, I mean, got a key here. What are you patrolling for?
Just a routine sweep. They're a little worried that someone might have come through and messed with things. They just want to want us to do a quick check before all the fights begin tonight.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check or deception check rather with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Nice work.
15.
Okay. So one of the guards gets up, grabs the key, and kind of opens the door. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm surprised they're having you check in here, but just be safe."
Yeah, I've learned not to ask. It just doesn't get you anywhere.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. And as he opens the door, you see in this room, to the left, to your left, you see a very ornate rug on the far end with 2 cabinets along the back wall. Directly in front of you is a table with various papyrus scrolls on there, and then
All right, we've got 5 minutes.
at the table you see a dragonborn, just kind of looking over these scrolls. And far end you also see another dragonborn,
No.
and just kind of looking through the cabinets. And then you see some stairs leading down, and you see floating kind of in the air, held by chains, a large orange crystal.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
And that is going to be where we end tonight's session. Thanks for listening.
You have been listening to Rollfair, a D&D podcast. Produced, recorded, and mixed by SF Shields. Executive produced by the Rollfair team. Copyright 2021 by Rollfair LLC.